We are unknowable, fallen, corrupted, rightly feared. We are ascended.
Welcome back to Total Warhammer 3 in part 5 of our Kholek Suneater SFO Grimhammer campaign. In today's episode, Mao Ying has come on over to Pomei to attack while we were sitting there replenishing up, doing absolutely nothing to her. We are not getting to see any of the deployment that she has going, so we have a bit of a defensive formation for ourselves, kind of taking the high ground here and seeing what she does before making any moves ourselves. Let's move these guys over just a bit, and then we will get this battle going. We have ourselves some reinforcements coming in, but they're so weak it's going to be pretty inconsequential. Let's let them move a little ways towards us here and see how things are going to play out. Alright, so they've got their peasant horsemen on the flanks, Mao Ying holding the center there. She's going to be nasty as a spellcaster, so we're going to keep that in mind. We have a caster of our own though, so let's send him a bit forward. Keep Kholek moving up. I want to send him too far forward. They are deploying pretty well, but they do have a bit of a blob forming up.
Moving! For the changer! Going!
Alright, let's pull you back. We'll grab the main line here. We'll lock them into combat, except for you, good sir. Send everyone else and to crush. Send these hounds around the back. Kholek, you and your dragon ogres need to move right on in. This weakened force here just needs to kind of do nothing. Got some major lag happening. Watch out for the Talons of Night there. Those are again his golden hounds. Not quite as deadly. We'll drop down an overcast. Burning Head, we should be able to launch it this way. And get a good deal of those archer units. Shut down those archers, we'll have these poison hounds coming on back. Deal as much damage as they can. Kholek, let's start dropping down some bombardments. Mao Ying has transformed herself into a dragoon. Such is the way. Bring these boys in to break this line on the other side here. Throw in the Penumbral Pendulum to rip down the line of Dragon Warriors. We definitely need to drop this down on top of Mao Ying herself. Give him the old strength potion. Where's my mage? Flaming sword. Drop it down. Overcast. Well, I'll just do a single, I guess. On everyone here. Kholek, you need to leave. Getting whooped on, bud. These two guys need to sub in for him, deal all the damage they can. Let's have you guys turn back around, spawn, keep smashing into Mao Ying, keep her bogged down. Everyone else keep charging through the center there. We'll have Manticore do his thing. The rest of her army is broken, we just need to deal with Meow now. We'll grab our unstoppable champs there. Give them that extra damage. Lots of retreating Cathayans. I'm gonna save this spell here for any that decide to come on back. Let's chase off the crossbowmen. That's who we really want to make sure doesn't stick around. Stay away from Mao Ying. Have both of the normal dragon ogres doing their thing, chasing her around. The mage, keep fighting that mage. All of our chaff units, we can just send them in to die, I guess. It's really messed up. I agree. We're chaos, though. I just keep turning and breaking. Give the flaming sword to everyone over here who's fighting with Mao Ying. Kholek is going to bravely avoid that dragon, madam, as much as he can. She rips through our units. Any marauders that have the unfortunate displeasure of battling Meow are going to wind up dead. But that's a victory. I'm going to set the hounds to chasing down as many of these Cathayans as we can, and I'll catch you all in a moment. A decisive victory against Mao Ying. She falls only slaying 7 and dealing a good chunk of damage to Kholek himself. He didn't fare too well against the matriarch of Nangao. Her army is crushed, though only a few of the dragon crossbowmen remain. 311 souls to claim, even though we killed 1,600. We will not think about it. We'll just sacrifice those captives for the extra souls. The Dolgan are doing their thing. Juzu was killed. And very cold, still aloof. We gain expert charge defense on Kholek, which is pretty solid. And then 2 more melee defense for the whole army. An obsidian blade was also gained. Beautiful. Alright, we'll have Kholek come out and probably bring down this army, and then move up to claim the Dragon Gate, which should free up our allies here to claim the Iron Storm and secure that whole province. We have enough souls? Not quite. We need 1,700 to dedicate him to one of these passive glory. Oh, 1880. It feels like it went up. Unfortunate. Alright, well, Slaanesh it shall be eventually. Not yet, though. Go ahead and grab these magical reserves. We'll grab Earthing next, then we can start working on some of these more elite armor-piercing spells.
I am mountain god.
Kholek. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep making you an absolute monster, my friend. We'll grab a Wound Maker. We'll go all the way down to Deadly Onslaught, and then we'll start working on some of his other... Oh, wait, I just remembered what we were actually doing. Let's go ahead and backspace that on out, and we'll grab a Moving Mountain here in a moment. That could have been real horrible, real quick. Doesn't really matter now, but that's what we're trying to do. Let's swing on out here and crush Q here. Be nice. How much damage does Kholek take? Only a smidge. We will then sacrifice those captives as well. You can never have too many sacrifices. And now we've gained the Sibilant Slaughtercade. Chaos Chariots. They never perform quite how I would like them to, so I will probably not be using them unless we start grabbing a Slaaneshi-focused army. Let's grab the Moving Mountain, though, giving him 25% more mass and 25% more weapon strength during siege battles. So add 25% on top of that. We'll also go for an Earthly and Anomalous, gives us more replenishment and less control for our enemies, as well as more movement range. More charge bonus for all of our Dragon Ogres. I think we just want to get him more strength for now, so we'll grab both of these, taking that up to above 1,000. And then we'll go for Unearthly and Anomalous. We can move a bit further.
Oh yes, for chaos.
Perfect. What we'll do then is we'll swing on over to Terracotta.
Unleash chaos.
Sack this settlement. Auto-resolve should be nice to us. Although that's a sizable garrison. I kind of want to fight that one. Do we get to fight inside the settlement or outside? Let's find out. Ooh, outside. And there's a nice little choke point here. This could be a fun battle. Let's get to it. Alright, let's start the deployment. They are throwing those lancers out wide, so we shall do the same. Let's throw some Dragon Ogres out on one flank, and then we'll do the Summoners of Rage rolling with their Chaos Trolls of the armored variety. Even though these guys are not really meant for fighting cavalry, I think they're going to do fine. Our Flyer meant to bring down their flyers there. Do they have any others besides these lanterns? I still love that the lanterns are in the team of 4. This is definitely how it should be in the main game as well.
Your will.
We'll grab our Marauders then, set them on up.
Chaos Marauders. Mortal fool.
As they do have arrows, we're going to try to let them come into the valley before we charge in on them. Get the hounds out on the side. Can we redeploy them? Nah, that'd be... Well, hang on now. But we can. Can we deploy them behind here so they're hidden? No, because of the lanterns. The lanterns keep them visible. Fair enough. Let's still put them back here. On both sides. I'm going to split them up with groups, even though I will probably lose track of that pretty quickly. I want my Chaos Spawn to be helping punch through the gaps there. They're a pretty devastating combined arms unit. We'll have you back, and you as well, and then we'll probably just pull this whole line back just a smidge further. So that way the Marauders are the ones getting shot at by the lanterns. And you can kind of hide in the Marauders if you can. Perfect, that'll begin. Let's do the thing. Alright, what's your plan? Bring these guys forward. Let's start moving the line forward ourselves so they are incentivized to do the same. They're going to try to move to start shooting at my Hounds of Decay. Fair enough, we're just going to pull them around. Hidden units are now visible. I think now that they are kind of disarrayed, we need to send in the boys. So let's grab all of our infantry, put them in a group. Well, I guess without him. You go in with Kholek. Grab these guys all as one, lock it, and then charge into battle. We've got our raiders as well, which is perfect. Charge on in. Let's get these hounds moving down, but not close enough that they get jumped. Start moving down on this side as well. You go over the top and maul those lanterns.
I bring a tempest.
Kholek, go bully someone. Keep the hounds moving here. Our raiders are already starting to fire. Let's bring you guys around. Kholek, charge right on the magistrate. Drop some lightning on this group. You go ahead and throw some fire through. Ooh, we can get it good and proper there. Dropping it on this. You guys turn and fight. No reason to take that damage for free. You guys get on these archers. Charge right on in. I don't know where the other group of lances is. Oh, there they are. Alright, both of these spawn. Work on those lancers. Kholek, activate Star Crusher, and the other ability just to beat this guy down even faster. Send the sorcerer in. Let's drop the flaming sword. That's activated. Perfect. Let's throw down the pendulum. They can catch this group. They're shattered. Perfect. Not really sure what my Ungor Raiders are up to. Charge to the back of these halberds. Break them with a pendulum so that charge is even stronger. Beautiful. Now that they're all off their feet, cut them down. What is there but death? Oh, little Athenians. Even though I'd really like to be playing as Cathay. Soon. We have absolutely annihilated them. I actually gave the order to fly away instead of attack the Sky Lanterns. They're going to get some shots now. Sadly enough. Let's start that back at a normal speed. And that's the victory. As the Sky Lanterns start to fall, they have some of the best death animations in the entire game. Get another one for us real quick. Oh, almost. You see, you're supposed to slash this part of it. In the description for these guys, they apparently have a warbird. Oh, there it goes. Humbles down to earth. There's apparently a warbird. Oh, we've sped things up. There's apparently a warbird hiding inside that is actually powering them after I said it 12 times. So it'd be cool to have that represented as an actual unit, unless they are so unstable that getting impacted would cause them to explode or something. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know the lore behind the elemental warbirds that power the lanterns of the dragon warriors there. But that's going to be a victory. We're not going to waste any more time chasing these fools down. We'll end the battle there. And of course a decisive victory. We only ended up losing 7 warriors of our own. 777 favor gained. Very nice. We will go ahead and sack the graveyard for that free experience gain. Get ourselves a Berserker Sword as well. Awesome. Can't quite go into March. we can channel, which will only lose us some vigor. Let's jump back into friendly territory so we can do a bit more replenishing. And then with our plenty of gold, still can't get any more Dragon Ogres, sadly. It doesn't want to give us our ultimate Ringer unit yet. Let's upgrade up to a Dark Redoubt. We can also replace Death Metal with the Twisted Twin. And I think we very soon will... Actually, let's do it now. Sorry, buddy. You'll be back, but the Twisted Twin is coming in at this point in time.
A willing puppet.
Can't really move as far, and he has 2 skill points to pass out. Please don't say you ruined him. Honestly, doing just fine. Infernal Champion's fine. Route Marcher is too. Let's grab the Blue Fire. And the Fires of Change. And then let's start doing some trespassing. I say we do some raiding just to see what his squad's up to. Boris Ursus, did they break?
Ursun's command.
Archaon? That'd be awesome. Doubtful, but that would be awesome. Fortress of Eyes, we could put in some walls. We actually don't really need it there. Wei Jin has no upgrades to be had for now. Alright, so for our Fortress of Eyes, let's throw in the Bone Pit. And we could put in one of these other buildings then. The Vassal Emissary. We do have vassals to either side of that settlement. Thralls will give us more diplomatic relations with Norskins. And a unit experience for Marauders faction-wide, which could be pretty nice. These all just give us a bit more money and movement range, faction-wide in owned territory. As well as more undivided corruption in nearby provinces. Of course, I actually think it's probably better to grab a Fighter's Lodge, grab our first Exalted Hero. Let's go ahead and go for that. Drained our funds, though, didn't it? Do we have enough gold to hand off the Twisted Twins and ROR units? Not quite. And I do want to give them the Severed Claw probably first. For now, he's being forced to roll with Nurglish allies. Alright, much work to be had. Let's jump into our diplomacy. We're a fairly diplomatic chaos group. And I would like to be turning you into a vassal via bullying, but I think it's going to be through diplomacy.
Bow before the Kraken, and I may hold a sliver of
Dude, you are far too confident for how weak you are. Let's be honest. Raid with chaos, why not? Have any more missions to be passed out? Yusuk already do. Sadly, no. Okay. Do we have enough gold for any of these outposts? Also no, because they cost 3,000. Alright, well, in that case, we skip on over. We swing in into the boy Kholek. The biggin, then we end the turn. Alright, allies doing allies stuff. We will have Kholek. Get moving. Don't have quite enough movement to actually get up to the Dragon Gate, so let's do some raiding then. Just low on our movement. Do some raiding as we move on up towards the Dragon Gate, gain some gold while we do so. I think we go ahead and throw in the Marble Camp here at Pomei. Drop our construction cost faction-wide there. So Pomei is pretty far up in enemy lines. Tough call, honestly. I think we don't put that in for now. We will upgrade the Turtle Gate so it's a bit more defensible.
Give me lightning.
And then after saying I'll throw in the Twisted Twin. I think this one costs a little bit more than that, though. We'll double check it. If not,
Village the Curseling.
We will make do. See, now can we make just a little bit more money? Anywhere at all?
Tyrant.
Just anywhere at all. Let's see if we can offer to join any new wars. After I just pulled out of there. Blessed Dread, who are you at war with? I am not at war with the Jade Custodians just yet.
Of the Nine.
Aboard the tower, bow before
What if I join your war with the Jade Custodians? How much gold? 426. We need how much total? A bit of finagling going on here.
The power of stench.
Oh, that's enough. That'll do. Diplomacy
Sacrifices. Don't be
achieved.
scared by my helm, as intimidating as it is.
Dude, you just need to stop.
Fear the being that wears it.
Alright, that should be more than enough. We will join your war
The crew will see to it.
for a very small amount of money. It's all for a good cause, though. Now we have aspiring champions. Ones that are thingified. I miscounted by 10 gold, huh? Alright, let's find another war to get involved with.
Admiral of Cars.
Are you at war with anyone else that I can see? Oh, curses, that's not good. Well, I could join someone's war with the Urson Revivalists. Alright, Archaon. Time to be incredibly sneaky. I'm gonna stab you in the back with the money I just got from you.
Before me.
Yeah, I'll join your war over here. You just need to give me gold. Ooh, bunch of gold. Sounds good. Now, with this gold we just took from you,
You stop your grunting.
let's grab the Severed Claw, add them on into the army. We grab anyone a bit more deadly before we jump into this. Ooh, Hounds of Decay. Those are a bit more deadly. Let's get rid of these Chaos Warhounds here.
Do I need them?
Nope, you don't. You need these.
Serve until you die.
And now, can we offer to join his war against the others? That'd be ridiculous, wouldn't it? Let's see how much diplomatic nonsense we can get up to.
Witness
All right,
the
village,
power
to battle.
of village.
And our reliability stays very high.
Oh, they will die.
Oh, agreed. Gonna give us a clear victory? Yeah, I think we bully them. That is Village's way. To battle. Alright then. Let's see how much damage we can mitigate. These are normal towers. We will just swarm right over the walls with a gigantic wave of marauders. Sounds good to me. We'll have these Hounds of Decay kind of waiting in the back here. Let's have Hell Cannon firing over the top. Chaos Trolls, we'll have them go for the gates. I do believe Village should have... Oh, he does not. Okay. No Siege Attacker for the Lords, which does make sense. Behind the army then, we'll have the Nurglish Marauders as well, waiting in the wings. We'll have the normal Chaos Warhounds here. Hold off to the side. Marauder Horsemen.
Marauder horsemen. Make for this vanguard.
Focus all your forces on one side. It's exactly what I want. Battle begin. Then them at the walls there. We'll have all of you Marauders. Get your ladders going. Actually, we don't even need the ladders, do we? Let's explode the most important unit. That's Chaos Warriors with great weapons. Right here.
Yes.
Just move and get ready.
Pestilent marauders.
Just move and get ready. Alright, the walls are down. You guys go attack the walls here. Send the Hounds in. Go ahead and lock. Send all of these Marauders into combat. And Village, you know what? Let's be smart. Let's come over this way.
Siege instructs. Now go
Got our
on.
Ungor as well. We'll have them fire on the War Shrine. You go ahead and also fire on the War Shrine with your boom shot. You guys go nom-nom on the walls. We'll send in the javelins as well. As long as you get nearby, carnage shall be achieved. No one's close enough to be caught on fire with that. I think the blue fire won't quite hit. Let's try it though, just to see if it blasts straight up into the air. How nonsensical is it? Oh, no, he's absolutely not doing what we want him to. Let's not kill friendly units. On purpose. There's honestly almost little we can even see going on. Alright, village, get on in here. We need to make another hole in the walls here as well. Keep things spicy for our enemies. Let's blast one here. We'll send in the beasts. There they go. Come on inside there, poisonous warhounds. Village in the middle of being crazy. Let's launch some fire. Let's have all of you guys, you know, will take you out of lock stance because they're having a hard time funneling through. Just move in. Pull the hounds back. This is going a little bit slower than one would have expected. Okay, just charge on in there, village.
Ungors!
The Ungor keep having to file back and forth. Village should absolutely bully this shrine. A whole bunch of lads getting stuck in this corridor here, unfortunately. A bunch of poison hounds surrounding, though. Come on, village, keep fighting. Throw some pink fire through here. Not very armor piercing, but fun to do. Probably gonna do more damage to our own marauders. Absolutely no damage at all. Oh, I guess I gave the other warhounds a bad attack target. They got trapped inside the walls. That is incredibly unfortunate. Let's make use of that, though, while we can. Fling on past and claim a point. You guys just slice through these Chaos Warriors if you're able. If you're not, I'm also kind of sad for you, but it is what it is.
Justice.
We've learned the weakness of choke points for friendly armies here. It's like slicing through the enemy. Giving him the old clobber. Alright, everyone, work together. Bring these fools down. Actually not doing bad against their Chaos Warrior brethren. Several of them are going to die in this process here, but they're not doing so bad. These hounds are just having the absolute worst day. Yeah, how lucky this gatehouse is. Incredibly strong for what's being smashed against it. Not a lot of opportunities to use spells either. I'm not trying to kill units for free. Might get some nom-noms onto their back there. Some units focused on someone who's not in their front.
Yes, Lord. We want
Get killing.
This is the true path to demonhood.
Apparently, a really long-term battle with some Forsaken. Got warhounds the size of horses biting into fools. And a village should be pretty much maximum combat potential here, which is not doing too bad. Let's just slice through this group here. I mean, fair enough. Gotta get through these gates. They're almost through. Have you blast apart some of these towers. I think they can hit that barricade platform there, but instead let's go after these Forsaken moving in. You guys can lend your javelins to the warrior cause. They're through the gates in a couple moments. They actually have to need you connect. It's kind of the hard part there. Got so many marauders fighting, but also many more that have no ability to. through the gates now. Let's go hunting. You more get vaporized. We'll scoot you forward to start blasting at the wall there. So scoot faster and then boom boom once you do arrive. We'll have one of these units come on in and throw javelins into these guys' backs. Firing at them as they run. We'll have the Ungor move in and claim a point. Severed Claw, come on back down. Actually, no, you guys can claim a point as well. The ultimate duel here. This man is an absolute uber chad, though, for how much nonsense he is enduring. Group of Forsaken should be good and slaughtered. Let's move in and claim this point so we're not getting blasted at by cannon towers any longer. That thing is nearly down. Getting some good javelin shots right into the backs of these warriors here. Shield doesn't defend much from a shield flying in directly at the rear. So many dead marauders, though. We stand on a carpet of our own soldiers for this victory. Well done. Fool, we're happy to take your gold and then slaughter you with it. We did take a bit, exactly, almost, we actually took more casualties than they did. A bit sad there. We probably should have just we should have blown up the walls and just sent the ogres and trolls directly and to bash through that armor. Lessons learned. Gained a sword of anti-heroes, though. We could sack the settlement first or gift it to a vassal. That is foolish. We claim this. This fortress belongs to us. We don't have the gold for anything else, but I kind of just want to throw in the pyre clearing. Get an extra group of archers every time we start fighting. The low cost of 100 gold a turn. Need you guys to start working. Now I kind of want to keep the Dolgan down as a defensive force. That is going to be preferable to me in the long run there. No one has quite gained enough experience to be upgraded since the Dragon Ogres get to stay as they are. It'd be cool to get like maybe a different, more heavily armored variant of them. It'd be not much different than the Armored Cave Trolls, though, so I understand the not doing it. Probably could use the Corpse Mound over here at the Bloodwind Keep. We will work on that next turn, though, when we have a bit more money to smack out of the opponents.
My rage is eternal. There is nothing I want but your obliteration.
Oh, his name is Drakk Gosler. That's an unfortunate one. He wants a peace treaty. Well, I mean, it looks like you're about to be wiped out, so peace treaty it is. Look at us being the manipulator that we always knew we were. Yuan Shan is holding the gate, but I don't think they shall for long. We will have one more battle here against them, and that'll close out today's episode. So let's charge on in. Kholek, and you recruit any more Dragon Ogres? Of course not.
Yes.
Alright, you know what the job is then. Bring down this gate.
Fulfill the pact.
It was a Pyrrhic victory. They have lots of cannons, this group. 4 grand cannons. A group of rain guns. Several hardened Thead warriors behind this wall. We just got to get through it quickly and start chopping on fools. I think it's going to be pretty much the same map. We'll take a quick look here, though. It is indeed. And is Kholek a siege attacker? We're going to want to make good use of this. He doesn't get through walls all that quick, even though he does have the wall... Oh, he doesn't have the wall breaker trait. But yes, he does. Even with the wall breaker trait, he doesn't get through them very quickly. So we'll use the siege attacker to get through those gates even faster than normal, and then rampage through with our Dragon Ogres. Let's get them. Alright, Cathayans. Let's get it. Start the deployment. I think we will want to attack just one angle, kind of as we did before, kind of force all of them all on one side there. Maximize the potential for our magic. We'll have all of the Marauders.
What do the gods desire? Now is our time!
Probably not clumped up as much as normal just because they have so many cannons. I have Kholek a little bit further back. I don't mind if Marauders die. We are going to use them for exactly what they're used for, which is fodder. Keep the Hounds back. We'll use them for their debuff later on. Dragon Ogres in. Armored Trolls rolling in second there. There are only 5 of them in this unit. Spawn have little to no armor, so we're going to want to keep them safe. We've got our Mage and then the Firing Champs. Then our anti-balloon monster. Alright. Infantry. Speedy boys, so we'll include the Manticore in them. Everyone else, Lord and Hero. Alright. And another section of wall to claim. Let's get going. Kholek, get him immediately working. Let's go ahead and start blasting apart sections of wall. I think the first one here is going to go down quite nicely.
Chaos Marauders!
Grab all the boys and start moving them up.
They will succumb! Pass!
That part of the wall is gone. Perfect. Love to see it. Get moving. Kholek is getting shot by absolutely everyone. He's too big a target to avoid any of that nonsense either. And we can try, though. Let's get moving. We will send the trolls and spawn right through the gates. We'll send marauders. Where is the other one? There we go, perfect. We'll send them through to start chopping on these Jade Warriors in the back. Send them through as well. Manticore, we want you staying nearby. You move it on in. We'll start blasting some fire through here. Let's not worry about any armor piercing at all. The lightning bombardment down. Several enemy units kind of hanging out here all together. Let's drop some lightning down then on those 2 units. Burning Head didn't quite go the direction we wanted it to. It is definitely time to get through these walls quick. We can knock down this section. Let's do it quickly. Move everyone over here a bit closer. Get these Dragon Ogres moving. Getting a lot of damage on the way in. Bring these Ogres over. Some extra damage for everyone charging in. Manticore. Too many missile units. Although we can have you start bullying the Sky Lantern, and if things get hairy, we'll pull you back. Alright, send them all in. The regular ogres as well. Axes in. We need you guys to start dropping some lightning. This looks like a really good target for the lightning. Okay, they're all firing on the boy there, so let's bring in the Poison Hounds. Kholek us through those gates. Send him right in. We're gonna hold on to the ability we have, but he should blast through there with Star Crusher. Use that mass. Dash through that line. Anyone who doesn't feel like they need an attack target, go ahead and change that line of thinking quickly now. Summoners of Rage are here as well. Get in on those cavalry for me. Poison Hounds are in as well. We can throw down another Burning Head here. I think there are plenty of Cathayans to blast apart. That's just a group of shotgunners, although they are pretty nasty. Let's get rid of these shotgun teams first. Just bounce across once. Hounds charging in. Kholek, don't get bogged down by the magistrate. Drop lightning on these two groups here. Keep chasing around this team.
Putrefaction on them.
We'll definitely drop some Penumbral Pendulum on all of these crossbowmen here. That mage is getting absolutely annihilated.
Chaos Marauders!
Keep moving, Kholek. You say you're not attacking? Go find some archers to disrupt. It's gonna be the name of the game here. The Marauders are gonna sit and die while the big beasties smash on in. Wouldn't deal with this Lord Magistrate, I would not be opposed. Everyone work together. Drop in the hammer. I need you guys to drop down into this Iron Hail Gunner.
What do you bid?
I bid death. Flaming Sword of Rune on everyone over here. Keep chopping through them.
Yes, the gods demand it.
Turn around there. Let's have these guys turn and start slaughtering these crossbows. Get those lances. Alright, Lord Magistrate's down. Those guys have been terrified off. Then Kholek straight down the middle then.
Imbibe their souls.
Working your way inside the town here. Perfect. Lantern after lantern is falling. These guys are terrified. Everyone work together.
Gods command me. Ravage them.
Faster, Blaze Hunger! Kiss the orders!
These Jade Warriors want to slow things down. Let's send the Hounds of Decay through.
Fight!
Gotta keep smashing our way in. Keep breaking these unbreakable lines they have. Alright, those Sky Lanterns are broken permanently. Let's get in here and start tearing apart these cannon teams. Everyone here is dead. Perfect. Alright, let's get moving. That's one big death ball. They really don't like my sorcerer now, do they? Drop some fire damage down. Kholek, keep using that extra damage. Smash them up. They really don't like my mage. Alright, I'll pull him away then.
Very well.
Next unit needs to die. Mage coming on back.
Yes.
Charge into this group of Jade Warriors here. Keep crumping them up, Kholek. Up on the cannon teams, we are smashing in nicely. Make sure these shotguns don't do anything to us. Alright, cannons are down. Keep moving. Kholek is bogged down here against lots of enemies. Pull back just a little bit here. Slam all the big, beefy boys into the side there. Get some slow-mo combat shots in. I think we do have this more or less wrapped up, and I don't feel bad about using our slow-mo now. Just an absolute beast. These guys are about as tall as one of his feet. Imagine being asked to fight Kholek. Nope, absolutely not. You can't make me. We'll get the battle going again. We'll just drop down another Sword of Rune, give everyone a little bit more damage, especially Kholek there. Start beating down on this platform. Love the Hounds of Decay that are left. Just the ones that are left here. Charging through. Spreading that contagion.
Chaos Marauders.
This group of Marauders may have gotten a little bit ahead of themselves. Make sure they have some support. Yeah, looks like their spawn got tired of following. A bit unfortunate, but not to be unexpected. Go ahead and come on back down and sow some terror. Throw a fireball at this group. I can't allow those snipers to keep shooting. Thought I asked one of you guys to come and deal with that, but turns out I did not. Keep chasing off these cannon teams.
Yes, Lord.
You guys hang here and claim the point.
I am enraged. Kill them all.
Keep slaughtering your way through. Everyone is drenched in blood. Still getting a couple more rocket towers firing down on us from the top here. I think leadership is starting to break, though. And that's the victory. These Cathayans really don't enjoy life all that much. Look how fast they're running, though. Man, they got some bogey when it's time to leave, isn't it? Alright, that's a victory, though. Another victory for Chaos. Hundreds of kills going out to each unit there, except for some of these lesser marauders. They have been judged for their weakness. 318 kills going to Kholek, who I think has secured the most there. He sure did, just barely. Summoner's Rage nearly caught up. Large army of Cathay destroyed. Sack the settlement there. Gain a couple new loverly traits, including Headsman, dropping leadership in all enemy armies in the region by 2. Just making them run for the hills a little bit faster. After stacking the settlement, we'll go ahead and claim the Dragon Gate for our own. We're not going to give this to our vassals. I do not trust them to hold it. So we'll repair here and repair the walls as well. And hopefully now you guys feel confident enough to go claim the Iron Storm. 7,000 gold to work with as well now, so let's go ahead and grab the growth building as well as the spoils of war. Let's continue to upgrade those as we can. All of our fortresses are a bit under threat of invasion, but I think we shall deal. We'll grab the second point of Unearthly and Anomalous.
I will destroy.
Earthing just drops the miscast chance. Piercing Bolts of Burning have a good deal of explosive damage. 25 of it, or 25% of it rather, being armor piercing. Let's grab this one for the more armor piercing. We don't have a lot of that for fire spells anyway, but Flamestorm has more than the others. Village does the stealing of the experience as we would expect him to, so let's grab ourselves. Reason of Siege sounds good. It just costs a lot. Drops leadership by 10. Pink Fire is actually not all that great. Let's upgrade Blue Fire instead. Perfect. Sword of Antiheroes actually works for him. Nothing really to change. You can have the Obsidian Blade then for a bit of extra weapon strength. Besides that, though, we are solid. At Norse Berserker, we can hand that off to a village, as well as a Beast Tamer. Perfect. And with that victory over Cathay, we've just got one more gate to claim. For now, I am out of time for today. I've been Space Wizard of War. Remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub phone, and I will see you on the next one.